So, as I said earlier, the topic is it advisable to maintain a bestie of the opposite sex whilst in a relationship or in marriage or dating? So, we're going to find out from my fine gentleman here, cousin. All right, cousin, how are you doing?
Oh, by the grace of God, I'm doing good. How are you too?
I'm fine. You know, just over there. He's not shy, eh?
Of course, you know I'm not
Okay.
shy.
He's bragging. I know you more than you do.
Mind, I'm
He's
not
shy.
shy.
Okay. All right. So, what's your take on the topic? The bestie. What does it even mean? What's the meaning of bestie?
Okay, so from my point of perspective, I think bestie is someone who is not like blood related though, but that person is really close to you that you can confide in him or her in relation to anything. Yeah, that's how I understand bestie. Yeah, a friend you can confide to, like in terms of everything. Yeah, who is
Okay.
really close to you, but not blood related. Yeah,
Okay, so to add to your point, I would say a bestie is like a family to you. Though, like you said, you are not blood
yeah,
related, but you can see them as family or relative.
yeah.
Okay. All right, so the topic, I hope you heard it.
Was very interesting.
Do you think it's advisable to maintain a bestie of the opposite sex
Well, I
while
think
dating?
I think this majority would, agree with me on this. Like, it's 100% not advisable to maintain a bestie while dating or in marriage or in any relationship. You understand? Why would you keep someone who is really close to you, although not blood related, but who is really close to you that you can confide in him or her anything, and that person is not your boyfriend or your girlfriend? You have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but you have someone you are really close to. It's not advisable.
Oh,
Not at
wow.
all.
Did you hear him? He said it's 100% not advisable. Do
Yeah.
you agree with him? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Well, you can't just say you don't, it's not advisable like that. You have to back your point. So why are you saying it's not advisable?
Well, there are a lot of things, I can bring on board when it comes to the reason why I'm saying it's not advisable to maintain a bestie in a relationship or in a marriage. First of all, I would say the risk of attraction. There's a risk of attraction.
Oh,
You
okay.
see, when you're in a relationship, I believe in a relationship, one thing that really matters is like you guys share everything together, communication, everything. So if you have a bestie that you can confide in him or her in terms of everything, you really be attracted to that person. Yeah, you if you get attracted to that person, you kind of develop a feeling for him or her. And since you guys are not blood related, anything can can start. You understand? So
Okay.
when there's this kind of relation between an opposite sex where the relationship is really close, there will be an attraction, and it might be intimate. You understand? When you are really close to someone that you kind of share everything with, that person will really be attracted to you. You understand? So there's a risk of attraction, and when you are really attracted to that person, it can lead to a whole lot of problems in your relationship. You understand?
Okay.
And apart from that, jealousy would start setting. You understand? When you're really attracted to someone apart from your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and your boyfriend sees or comes to find out that
Okay.
the boyfriend will be really jealous. You understand? Every person will be jealous. You
Okay.
see, I expect that if you're my girlfriend or my boyfriend, you would confide in me in everything. You understand? So if I find out that maybe you have someone you're really close to, that you tell him basically everything, and you're really attracted to that person, I'll be really jealous. I'm really jealous, and it will lead to trust issues. You understand? You see,
Hey.
there are lots of things, trust issues.
Okay.
That person, if I have a girlfriend and the girlfriend is confiding in someone called a bestie, and that's that person, my girlfriend is telling him like basically everything or
Okay.
everything that happens in our relation that she finds as a problem, that she can't communicate with me, and she tells that guy, I'll feel like, why? What's the reason why she's telling that guy? Or is it that she doesn't trust me anymore? There's some kind of problem. So it will lead to trust issues. So the trust that we have in a relationship that is holding our relationship firm, it will be shaken. You
Okay.
understand?
Okay.
So and it will create some kind of enmity between me and your bestie. You understand? So
Okay.
if even maybe your bestie is maybe my friend, or I kind of know your bestie, and I find out that he's that close to you that you are really close to him, talk to him of a lot of things, and I come to know, I will be really annoyed, or it will create some form of hatred between us because he's trying to come between my relationship. He's trying to, kind of always snatch my girl from me. You understand?
But don't you think that will be a problem of your partner? Is your partner allowing your bestie to, not know his or her boundaries? Don't you think so? Is it a
Oh,
problem of the bestie?
I know. That's why when you enter into a relationship, I believe that you have to, enter into a relationship with your bestie, someone you've really built this kind of, closeness with. You understand? You build this closeness with someone you call your bestie. You know everything, basically everything about
Oh,
him or her. So when you enter into such a relationship with that person, you don't
okay.
have a second party where you like a second bestie there. So
Okay.
definitely you're going to confide in him or her about everything. So when you have a relation where there's someone you call a bestie that you can confide in him or her about something, definitely if something happen, you have to communicate with your bestie that this is the problem. You have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and when he comes to find out that I have a guy that I'm really close to, that I share most of my things with, he
Okay.
would be very angry and it might cause a problem in my relationship. Communicate it with your bestie so that he would understand. If
Okay.
you communicate it with him and maybe he developed a feeling for you that he thought that you should have been his,
Okay.
that by some reasons, by all reasons you didn't,
Yeah.
yeah, then he might be selfish when it comes to communicating with you
Okay.
when you bring issues to him. That's
Oh.
why you have to communicate with him. So if you communicate with him and he still don't understand, then you have to set boundaries. You understand?
Okay.
You have to
Okay.
set boundaries and make him understand that this is the situation. It's
Okay.
not your fault.
Like
Yeah.
set boundaries. So viewers, you've heard him set boundaries, the bestie relationship stuff, Yeah, we'll get to know more. I know he has more to tell us, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I would really, really appreciate. Let me know your thoughts on this topic in the comment section. So talking about trust issues,
Yeah.
don't you think is the responsibility of your partner to trust you completely rather than having the thought that you might have something to do with your best friend? Don't you think it's your responsibility to trust your partner completely if your partner introduces to you that, oh, this is my friend, there's transparency and
Oh, I
everything?
understand. I understand. It's the responsibility of each party to trust each other. It's everyone's responsibility to trust each other in a
Hey.
relationship. But there's always a situation that causes someone not to trust the other. You understand? So
Okay.
it's because of the situation. That's why I'm saying that the trust will be shaky. It's not like the trust will vanish completely, but
Okay.
because there's a situation, he would kind of think that there's something going on. You understand?
So are you saying that because there will be trust, issues and all, so you don't have to have a bestie at all? Like you have been friends with this person for not even a while, for years, and then you meet another person you love, you
Okay,
want to be in
so
a relationship
so
with. Should you cut
so
off your
okay,
best
so
friend?
I want to know why would you not be in a relationship with your bestie? You've been with someone for that number of years,
But we have
and
friendship. We have friendship and then we have marriage. Not all
I
your friends can be your partners in life.
but why would you get to know someone and be very close with that person, and you just meet someone for some month or so, and then you think that person is best for you or something like that?
Maybe your best friend does not meet your partner criteria.
Like
Maybe
what?
someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. Let's say you see when it comes to relationship, you have to have the same goal. Okay, yeah, and there's this friend that you built this bond with. But her goals is not the same as yours. You meet a different person and then your goals, meet and you want to what? spend the rest of your life with the person. Yes, it can happen
So,
that way,
so if
right?
you meet someone you think your goals is in line with his goals, then why don't you go behave as when you were with your bestie? How close you were with your bestie and
Oh,
confide in him in that way that you were with your bestie. Yeah, you don't have to say that because his goals align with your goals, so you just
okay.
be there and then you have to be as it has to be like your bestie, more of your bestie. You understand?
Okay.
So how you were with your bestie, you have to bring it in a relationship. Be confined in him in everything. You
Okay. So
understand?
if
Yeah.
I understand you right, you mean the things that you used to do with your bestie, like the closeness, you should have it with your partner,
Of
right?
course. Yeah.
Okay, I understand it. But me, I am seeing it from this perspective that you should maintain your bestie, all right. But you both should know your boundaries. Now you are in a relationship. But the fact that you're in a relationship does not mean you should cut off your bestie. Do you get me?
No, but how do you even keep your bestie? Just say that he's your friend. Hello, hi. Then you move on. But you separating him from
Okay.
from your friends. It means
Right.
he's a special friend. I know every friend is special, but he's a special friend in what way? Confiding in him. What if you when you confide in him, like it would lead to something? Why would you do that?
Okay, yeah, you talked about attraction,
And
right?
and
So,
when you have a bestie, cheating is 100% assured.
hey, did you hear him?
Cheating is 100% assured
How?
because, like I said earlier, there's this risk of attraction. And if something happens in your relationship and you confide in your bestie and you are really depressed, you are really down, and you see, when you're really heartbroken,
Okay.
when you find out from those who have faced heartbreak before, well, not faced heartbreak before,
Hey, you're lying.
I'm not,
You're
I
lying.
know.
When last was your did you experience
Oh no, come
that?
on. I've not experienced heartbreak before. But when I listen to my colleagues, those who have experienced heartbreak before, and
Okay.
they confide in their friends
Of
who
the
they are
opposite sex or
of the opposite sex of
eh,
course, yeah, which they are really close to them. There's this kind of feeling that you have for that person at that particular moment when you are telling him what happened to you and he's kind of consoling you. Yeah, you kind of give him like all your attention at that particular moment.
okay.
So when such situation occurs, you know, an intimacy, something can, start. You understand? Yeah. So when you're depressed or you are sad and you're going through something and you are telling someone your bestie that you are really close, anything can happen. So something that something can lead to
But
cheating.
okay. All right, I understand you. It can
Yeah,
lead to cheating, which can be bad.
it can be bad.
But also, come to think of it, don't you think there will be an emotional support when you have a bestie of the opposite sex? Sometimes keeping females as best friends, okay, both sides can be bad, but you see, you're in a relationship with a man, you
Yeah,
see, and you have a male as a best friend.
yeah.
When you confide in the person, okay, it's not everybody that um, can talk about their situations at the moment. Some people like to keep quiet, have some space, and then talk it over at a different time.
In
So
the
they like
relationship
to,
or
yes,
what?
they like to confine in someone else who is not part of
Why,
the
why
situation.
would
Just
you
let's
no?
just hear me
Why would you not
out.
confide in your
No,
boyfriend
just
or your
hear me out.
girlfriend?
So if your
Then
best
it
friend is a
means the
male, okay,
communication
a
in the
male,
relationship is a
and
problem.
male, they understand each other. Like if I'm a lady and you come with me with your issue with your girlfriend,
Yeah.
okay, I'm a lady, so I'll understand. Like I'll put myself in the lady's shoes. Not that I'll side with the lady or I'll side with you because
Okay.
you're my friend.
Yeah.
But of course I'm a lady. Maybe there's something that you're not doing right that you're supposed to do to her. Okay, so once I'm a lady, I can give you the gist. No, ladies like this, ladies like that. So do this for her and she'll be happy. Don't you think so? It's good,
No,
right?
come on. Like,
I even
I,
heard this once, like, the counselors, the marriage counselors, like, when you are a male and you're facing problem, you should go to a female counselor. You can get all the gist
I know, I
of
know.
marriage.
That is a neutral person. A counselor will be a neutral person, you understand?
Okay.
A counselor is not someone who has developed a feeling for you, you understand? So when you bring counselor in, that person is a neutral person. But you confiding in someone who maybe might have developed a feeling for you, that's maybe thought that you should have been his or you should have been hers, you understand? So
Okay.
when you confide in such person, the way that person will approach in helping you would be different. It will be different from the counselor because
Oh,
the
okay.
counselor would see the problem in a neutral way, but your bestie would approach it in a different way because of
Okay.
the feeling that has come in between you guys. The approach of solving the problem would be very different. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no need of keeping a bestie in your relationship. You have to
Okay.
confide in your boyfriend or your girlfriend. That's why communication is very key in a relationship. You have to communicate with your boyfriend at any point in time. When you're angry, how you approach the communication, when you're happy, everything. You have to know everything.
But
Yeah.
you know, there are some boyfriends that don't listen. They don't listen. Like when you open up in a conversation with them, their opinions only matters. When you are in a relationship like that, what will you do? Your partner does not listen.
Well,
When let's say that there's a risk no, there is a situation at hand, okay, and I have come out, baby, let's talk about what happened this morning, I didn't like it, blah blah blah, and then the person shuts you up, does not listen, his opinion or her opinion only matters, what would you do? You're definitely confined in someone else.
well, if you are not even my boyfriend or my girlfriend, and you are my parent or you are someone I talk to you and you shut me down when I want to discuss something with you, obviously I'm not supposed to come close to you in the first place. You understand?
Oh
So
wow.
if you get to know someone and want to be in a relationship with that person, and you find out that this person is always concerned about what he feels or what he thinks. You don't have to bother yourself entering into a relationship with that person
Oh,
because
okay.
communication is very key in a relationship. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and that person shuts you down every time you bring up a conversation, I don't think you should even consider
So that should be
consider
a red
him
flag, eh?
a big red flag. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big red flag. Yeah, obviously,
So,
because if that person doesn't listen to you, what's the need of he being your boyfriend or your girlfriend? So his
okay.
take is the final, right? No,
Yeah.
I don't think it's good. Well, I think there are people, there are people like that.
Okay.
If you really love him, you have to make him understand
Okay.
that communication is key in a relationship. That's what I feel. If you really want him to stay as your boyfriend, make him understand. Or if he's still insisting or he's still keeping that attitude, you should involve a third party,
Okay.
maybe a grown up who can maybe talk to him about that situation because
Okay.
it can really jeopardize the relationship. Because you really love him and you want to keep that relationship, introduce a third party like a grown-up person to
Okay.
talk to him so that that part of him will vanish so that it will help you in that
You will
relationship.
change.
Yeah, he will change for the better. Yeah.
Okay. So, Kathleen, thank you so much. Thank you. We've really learned a lot. I have learned a lot, and I hope you have learned a lot today. And because he is my co-host, I'll let him close it for us. This was not planned. I know this is like an impromptu thing to you, but please close it for us. End it for us. What do you tell my lovely viewers?
Okay,
Tell them
so
to, subscribe and all.
oh,
Yeah.
of course, Variety TV3 is a good channel. We have a lot in store for you guys, so you have to keep your fingers crossed. We have a lot to bring to you guys. So, like we said, there's no need of keeping a bestie when you're in a
Oh
relationship.
my
When you have a
goodness.
boyfriend or a girlfriend,
Okay.
don't consider it. Eh? Don't consider
We
it.
here, sir.
So we thank you for sticking with us till the end, and we love you so much. Kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share it with your friends. Those who consider maintaining besties in their relationship, share it with them, let them listen so that they would consider it again when taking that decision. So love you. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.